For the longest time, I tried to picture what you would look like walking down those steps, Kim. I tried to imagine how pretty you would look, but I was wrong. You're looking more beautiful and gorgeous right now than I could ever imagine. You've always brought out the best in me. You pick me up when I'm down, make me feel so awesome when I succeed. But like all better halves, you bring me back down to earth when I get carried away. I fell in love with your kindness, Kim. You're the most thoughtful person I know, with that hidden grit and attitude that I love. I'm truly a lucky man, because today I'm not only able to call you my wife, you're also my best friend forever. First time I came to Florida, I realized you were the one I'm supposed to be with in life, and I couldn't let you go. Nothing else mattered, not the distance, not the heartache of being away from you, because in the end, I knew it would bring us together. You sacrificed everything for me. You did one of the hardest things that someone could do for their partner. You left Florida and you moved to Michigan. All for our love, all for our future. I promise to always pick you back up when things are tough and celebrate when times are great. And I promise always to keep that fire burning for our love, even though those difficult and hard days come around. I know I don't talk about it much or talk about her too often, but just know she would want to tell you how beautiful you are today, babe, and how lucky she feels that you're in her life and mine as well. I love your love the most, Kim, and I promise to tell you this forever as long as I live. I love you today, tomorrow, the next day, forever and ever.
Drew, I stand before you today vowing to love you for an eternity, and somehow that just isn't long enough for me. From the moment we met, I have always known you were put into my life for a huge reason. You have always shown me a love that I could have only dreamt of. Your love is forgiving, understanding, accepting, gentle, and unconditional. From our very first date, I knew that your heart and soul were created to exactly mirror mine. We have thrived through thousands of miles between us and big life changes, and I know that only you could have carried us through it all. I used to think that home was a term to describe a place where someone grew up and harbored everything familiar. But you've given me the truest meaning of what my home actually looks like. It's a 5'8" man with blue eyes and blondish hair. He's always there to hold you through every tear and listens to your life goals and fears without any judgment. He lets you bring home a second cat without batting an eye, even though your house is only 800 square feet. And he surprises you and flies in for only one night from across the country just to make you feel like you're the only girl in the world. I promise to always hold your hand through the good and bad we will face in this lifetime. I promise to always have your back and be your best friend. I promise to raise our children in a home where they never have to question our love for them. I promise to always stay true to you and be someone you can trust. I promise to make the most out of every short minute of our lives and add adventure wherever I can. I promise to always encourage you to be the best version of yourself and hold myself to those same standards. I know we will both grow together and go through many changes in life, but I promise to always be the same girl you fell in love with, except maybe one that has a little more wrinkles. You are heaven sent, my love. I love you forever and ever.
is now my great honor and privilege to be the first to present to you Mr. and Mrs. Andrew and Kimberly Servalich.